You can't always put love back together. If you've drifted apart for years, or you've had a situation, some sort of betrayal or chaos in your life, it isn't always possible. But if you think back, you may remember sparks of how good the relationship is. If you have those memories in great detail and you remember it well, then there is a chance that you can reconnect this love, even after it feels like the two of you are just roommates living in the same house. But it won't start, it can't come back together the way it went apart. In other words, you can't just magically get in bed, have sex, and then it's together, which is what a lot of people want to do, especially the couples that I'm seeing. It doesn't work like that. You have to work it back on the emotional level first. The reason that that's so important is that adds depth. The emotion is where the depth is. The emotion is where the glue is. If you don't have that, then you will become more bodies living together, but not sharing the same heart and soul, which is what marriage is really all about. So the first step in rekindling this or bringing this back together, first of all, I do this a lot in therapy, but I think it's possible, if you're not ready for that step with therapy, that you can begin this at home as long as the two of you want it. When two people are aligned and you watch this video together, or you watch it, give it to your partner, and they say, let's try it, then there's both people put skin in the game. There is an effort. And the effort is what is going to make the magic. That's what's actually going to do the connection. So I'm going to give you what the steps to do and some examples. Any names I use in here are made up. They may be real couples, but they're not, like, I'm not going to use their real names, okay? The first step is acknowledging the distance without the blame. The more you go on pretending that this isn't real, the worse the relationship is going to get. So you need to start really focusing. You need to say things like, I miss how close we used to be, or I used to feel. I want us to connect again. That's an I statement, and it's really important. Relearn how to listen. Remember, when you fall into a pattern of not really listening, hearing the logistics without the heart or underneath it, then you're going to miss some really valuable information. So put away distractions when your partner speaks. Start a practice where when someone calls your name, your partner, or comes into the room and says something, you put away your phone and you look at them. You acknowledge it. Reflect back what you heard. This is going to seem mechanical at first, but it's really not. What's happening, it's teaching you to say the words they feel. That gets you more at their heart level. And they resist the urge to fix it right now. What you're trying to give your partner right now is understanding. And then rebuild with small acts of care. What do I mean by this? I mean, when you get an opportunity to connect to this person, connect. Something like a warm touch on the shoulder, or a short text during the day. I'm thinking of you. I saw so-and-so. They asked about you, made me realize how great you are. Anything like that. You more text maybe is going to be better. I'm a person, I like a lot of information. I like a lot of connection. I like several a day. But if you're starting out and it's been quite a while and you've really drifted, one a day is probably nice, but make it thought-provoking and make it so that your partner realizes you were thinking of them. You took time out to think of them and write them or text them or whatever you shared with them. When you say something like a text, or I noticed this, or I thought about this last night, you're telling your partner, I see you. I understand you. I am with you. And that is powerful. When your partner feels like they're seen and mostly understood, you're not trying to win, you're really focused on we instead of me, that is glue to your partner as far as fixing the relationship. I want to now share a little case study, okay? These are two parents who had drifted apart. When Maya and Alex became parents, their life revolved around diapers, feedings, and endless exhaustion. Months later, they realized they hadn't admitted anything. They hadn't talked, they hadn't had a conversation. And Maya said, I feel like we're roommates, not partners. And instead of blaming each other, they started carving out 15 minutes a day, 1-5. Every night they talked without distractions about anything. Sometimes Alex said it was meaningless talk, but we put it on our clocks and our calendars. Those small conversations ended up becoming a thread that weaved them back together. And now they're thriving. So I want you to know that even a small act of kindness like that, like let's set our clocks and do 15 to 20 minutes every night, and we're just going to talk. Oh, it will make a difference. I promise you. Be honest, even when it's hard. Things like taking a risk to tell your partner, I just feel sometimes like I'm worthless, or I feel like you don't appreciate me, or I just feel like I'm failing you. Things like this, even if it hurts, it's important it's said. Because guys, if you don't say it, you're still acting it out. It's not like it goes away. It's still there. So you've got to say it. Create new shared experiences. Things like starting a new cooking class. And I have a couple that did that very thing. After a rough patch, this couple decided to sign up for a cooking class together. At first it felt awkward. New things do, almost like dating again. But laughing over burnt sauces and celebrating small victories reminded how much they liked working as a team. And that's what creating new hobbies is. It's teamwork. You want to create that new sense. And then seek help. If you guys aren't getting it back together, you've tried this for a month and you're still not feeling any closer, okay, now it's time to go to therapy. But for sure, start the activity on your own, because when you go to therapy, it tells the therapist, listen, we're earnest. We want this to work. We just need more skills. Sometimes it's not that you got the wrong partner. Sometimes it's you're using the wrong skill. So go to therapy. Tell the therapist we need new skills to make this work together. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.